I kind of agree. The altar of Kez says EVS is extremely easy to pick on. And everyone's calling Cecil savage now for being mean to me.
No. He thinks he's a god emperor.
Boy, see how quick that turned? Ethan snapped his finger and there goes Cecil. He knows.
Much better, yeah.
Just like a god emperor would.
When you see it from the other side, which is Pluto, it looks quite different.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. God damn, this is
What's
awful.
so great about talking about clipping hornets and wasps so you don't make a mess on your window?
I think it's great.
What's so great about just in-joking and laughing and backslapping with your cronies? What's so great about I spearhead Comicsgate when you are clearly ignoring people?
What's so funny about
you are clearly deciding...
Hold on, Cecil. Yeah, what? Cecil?
Pauses to take a drink.
I said, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Tell me, what's so great about that?
Yeah, so you could go on Mike S. Miller's show.
There's 400,000 shows they could go on.
I'm not going on that shit. I want to get on EVS.
Only the best. Only the best for my comics.
What you want? You want me to go to that umbrella guy? No. This is the free market. I want it, and I want it now.
I don't want umbrella guy's beneath me.
I don't want Cecil.
She's like Veruca Salt when she grew up.
I want it now, Daddy.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
I don't want an Oompa Loompa.
Well, you know, all right, let's keep.
Ethan, you're getting like at the level of fame where you're getting like psychotic people who think that when you're talking directly to her.
Yeah, like the stalkers who thought Britney Spears wanted to marry them or whatever.
Yeah.
Ethan, I wouldn't have started this damn comic book business if I knew you weren't going to promote me. We had an arrangement, didn't we?
Yeah, right.
You know, everybody who's on this show right now is, I mean, Cecil, how many subscribers do you have at this point on your channel?
I have 5,200, Ethan.
Now I love the new Cecil accent. I love it. Great. Yeah, everyone who's on this show is working towards you know, attaining their own platform. And I don't say it enough, but I should say it. I mean, you know, I want everybody in the chat, obviously, to subscribe to the people on this panel and pay attention to their work and follow them and, you know, see what they've got going on.
Ethan, everyone know I am expecting 100% support for Cash Grab.
Well,
are you going to give
no,
it
Cecil,
back?
I will say this, like, we actually do have kind of an agreement about that. So, because, you know, you've earned it. And so absolutely.
I have been sending you telepathic messages for the last few months, and I'm glad to be getting them.
What are you so afraid of, Ethan? Well, no, Cecil, I of course I will support Cash Grab. Of course I will. You know, it's like, I think that you've earned it through hard work.
Yes.
And this audience loves you. This audience knows you and loves you and wants to see more of you and hear from you. And so, you know, in a very real sense, you are entitled. You are actually entitled to that because, and by the way, it also benefits me to have you on this show. You make my show better.
Mostly mad about RT Bear. I think that's
I have no credibility. Like I don't have 35 years invested, you know, at Marvel and DC. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I have done nothing to earn this spot here. All I do is kiss Ethan's butt and everybody else's to get my way in here. And by the way, I hope that check, Ethan, clears because
I do too.
Yeah, because it was a lot. Yeah. It was a lot of money.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you recognize this art, and off you go. Goodbye now.
Okay.
Clear a spot for me.
You're excused. Only if it's good, though. If she has some pace to it, and maybe she brought her husband on.
Her husband's great. When the husband comes on and it's a tag team, it's really, really funny. It's like, why are you so afraid of us, Ethan Van Sciver? I love that shit. Absolutely love it. And then
I'm glad he comes back because I thought maybe he was dead because he hasn't been in a couple of those.
Well, I don't know that he's back. You know, he might be in this one.
Don't make me let Michael out of his cuck cage because you chew your ear off.
Oh,
is Elliot in the chat?
Is Elliot in the chat?
Is he here?
Yeah.
No,
I
is he?
thought he was.
I
No.
heard him.
Nope.
Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, guys, can you talk for 2 minutes while I open up a soda?
Oh, God forbid that God Emperor leaves for a moment. Would be lost without you.
Yeah, 2 minutes of silent, like when we left.
However will we get along without you? Can you believe the ego on this man?
Yeah, you sound like Winnie the Pooh when you speak like that.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's poo.
Oh, beautiful. That's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome.
Is he gone? Can we talk about him?
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, let it rip, Cecil. Tell us.
Ethan, are you there?
No. Okay.
I think they're a bit loony.
Is that Michael Landon?
Cecil.
All right. Oh my God, Nurkish. Nurkish is the worst.
Yeah.
I like Nurkish most of all.
I go to bed crying after Nurkish comes on. And yet I did invite him to this. I did say, Nurkish, you want to come on tonight? You might be good. And we haven't had you on in a little while. He said, we'll see.
You were in full guard dog mode today. You eliminated anyone that could possibly insult you in even the most mildest of forms, because it would be a crushing blow to your ego. You couldn't handle it. You surround yourself with the Mike Millers, with the Archie Bears, with the Cecils, all the yes men, of course, Ethan.
Yes.
Well, my ego is very fragile. Nobody picks on me. I am the God Emperor. I'm the God Emperor.
Damn right.
I brought you a bowl of oranges. Brought you a bowl of oranges, boss.
Another grape, sir.
Peel my grapes. This is insane. I don't,
And we've contacted Ethan several times. We're not doing it anymore because, in business, there's only so much time one can waste. But we reached out to him repeatedly.
What are you doing here?
I'm like an 80-year-old couple.
What if we spent the last 2 years building a Cerebro unit, and Mike has been attached to it for the past 90 days, just sending telepathic messages to Ethan, which I'm sure he's been getting loud and clear, and yet he's ignored us because he's the God Emperor. He's the God Emperor, and he's the
Cerebro over there, not Cerebro. It's Cerebro.
Cerebro. Cecil.
Cerebro.
EVS has Magneto's helmet.
Yeah.
He's pretending he doesn't know us, but he knows us quite intimately. We've telegraphically sent him most of our sex life for the last 2 months.
Jesus.
Ethan, how often do you do a portfolio review at a Comic-Con where the kid didn't want to hear your actual way to improve their comic? They wanted to hear you compliment how good they were. And
That's a great point, Doug. That's
and you see that sunken face on them as you start telling them the truth. I've had girls just go home crying after I gave them just the smallest.
You've had girls go home crying.
That was
after you gave them
she started. I'm like, oh no, you're not crying, are you?
That was from your breath, Douglas.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I shook her hand and it turned into a skeleton.
Ethan, you know what? Douglas has reminded me. Let's find common ground. I felt that his last soliloquy there was unbearable, and I'm sure you did too. And we can build a relationship on that.
Cecil, you're my mortal enemy.
How do I say this politely? Kick Doug.
Oh.
I just said that Doug was completely insufferable.
Thank you. I mean, you're an influencer, and it's significant. I've seen it on my campaign. To a point that, like, on that last night, we did the raise for me, and there was just like thousands coming in. I could not have done that by myself.
Unbearable.
So, thank you.
Horrible.
Have you ever just sat there and been flummoxed by someone who is so incredibly wrong?
Yeah.
And they're so. I mean, it's just like you're like, okay, I'm waiting for you to make a valid point.
Yes, I've been on the Doug show.
Yeah, but you haven't. But not as a solo guest. Solo guest will flummox the hell out of you.
John was kind enough to have these people on his show.
How dare he?
Now, John.
Nefarious.
Nefarious.
Nefarious John. New name. Nefarious John.
John criticized him. John looked at it. Oh my God. John thought he was being helpful. Oh dear. Can you imagine?
I can't take criticism.
No.
No,
they were insulted.
No.
They were
We appreciated his criticism. And we took it to heart, and we found him to be a complete cocksucker.
Oh my God. John is so kind. John is a very kind guy. John thinks everyone is as professional as he is. So John has these people. He's like, well, they're not professionals yet. They're not really. So I'm going to help them. I'm going to mentor them a little bit. And John invites them on his show. He gets nothing out of this except for the opportunity to have a YouTube show.
And just to disrespect John, they showed up late.
They were late. They were an hour late.
Wow.
And John shows up and he criticizes their work. Like he's like, well, maybe you could do this a little different. Try doing this next time. Deeply insulted. Nefarious. They called it nefarious.
Nefarious.
Surprise, surprise. The God Emperor defends one of his lieutenants.
What are you drawing?
Well, I've been going through a few different designs, so I don't know. I'm not happy with anything.
Yeah,
we got to look at these at the end of the show, like towards the end of the show. When the stupid video's over, we got to look at some of these designs and go through them and talk about them as a family and with the chat, And so we'll see.
It's time to cut the dead weight, like the Mike Millers and the people you're trying to drag across. Cut
the dead weight.
For goodness sakes, can you imagine being in a chamber that echoed with them?
God.
Mm-hmm.
Cecil, could you do that? Could you make them echo for me, please? How would that sound?
Hello, low, low, low.
Anyway, we're going to wrap this one up for now, guys. But the question I want to leave you with, you remember the old adage about the little girl and the emperor with no clothes? Is the God Emperor wearing any clothes?
Yeah, you want to know? I'll turn on my camera right now.
And if he is it 3XL?
Link.
Let me read these super chats. People are demanding that. Bagel Goose says, Cecil, call them the weakest link, please. Let's see.
Doug, you are the strongest stink.
Oh, that's true.
I can't tell if they're like upper class or lower class. They're one of the two. I see them as like
lower class.
I heard the gentleman was using a hardener paint, which is a basketball term, which is not used in England at all.
Well, yeah, they got that from Zach. See, Zach uses that term all the time on Diversity in Comics, and they've said they are a big fan of his. They love Zach.
Deservedly so.
Yeah, of course, because he does nothing wrong, and he doesn't do anything wrong, does he? He's Zach. Oh my God.
He doesn't think he's king shit like some other people I know.
No. What are the likes at? Do we have to do this? Should we just do it?
It's still
They
going
kind
up.
of stagnated.
Yeah, it's like 631.
Yeah,
That's
631.
Close.
Stagnate.
Yeah, I know.
My people need to thumb up.
No.
People.
We need 370 more, you fucks. Get that up so we can listen to them. Could be
Deal's a
educated.
deal. It's got to be 1,000. Deal's a deal.
Is that true? I mean,
Shut up, Douglas.
Douglas. Smugless.
Button it.
Time Douglas speaks, it reminds me of Macbeth's soliloquy. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Lone Star Heart of the Hero. Oh, I'd love to see this get to. God, please get it to 99.
Let's do
100.
Yeah.
Beating a dead horse, Ethan. Beating a dead horse.
$98,612. You
Step
say that,
aside,
Mike.
step aside, Michael. Make room for others.
Mike just sold a few more books, so he's doing good. $98,612. We all want Mike to do good.
I'd just like to say Zach is exempt from this discussion. We all know Zach's a lone wolf
Yeah,
and an outlier.
teacher's pet.
Only do
God bless
complicate.
Zachary.
He doesn't.
The one that sickens us the most is that Bigfoot Bill.
Yeah. Ew. It's so
Not
amazing.
the character. The character is charming as hell, but the creator is a filthy
It's
bastard.
so gauche.